morning, everybody. I'm Tinnin. I'm the founder of Skillway, where we help you crush your sales goals and love what you do. And this is your Skillway Business Tip. An abundance mentality was first introduced by Stephen Covey in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. If you are looking to add another book to your reading list, I recommend that you add it. And if you've read it, reread it. The 7 Habits is one of those books I read every single year. It's one of the books that every single time I read it, I'm like, is that a new chapter? You know, you never know what you're going to find with it. But the abundance mentality means that there are enough resources for everyone. The scarcity mentality, on the other side, means that if someone else is winning, I must be losing. And in business, a scarcity mentality comes into view quite often because people always ask you, who's your competition? And as soon as you start thinking about your competition, it puts you into a negative mindset. You think about the deal that you really wanted to win, but you ended up losing. And so instead of thinking about how can I put myself into a lens of a scarcity mentality, here's some ideas on how you can think more abundantly. First of all, there's going to be enough for all of us. If we ever run out of territory, if we ever run out of resources, we're just going to find a new product or a new service or a new territory. We're just going to expand. But I have some tips for you on how do you start switching from a scarcity mindset to an abundant mindset. And the first one is don't hold a grudge. Instead, forgive. The next one is do recognize your team for their wins. Don't take credit. The third one is do take responsibility when you make a mistake. Don't try to blame someone else. And then finally, share your knowledge freely. Don't hoard the information. That's the one that I see comes up in business most often, is that people think if they share their secrets or their best practices, that somebody else is going to steal that information and they're going to be wildly successful. That's great. That's what we want. Looking at business through the lens of comparison or competition is just a really dangerous way to run your business. However, looking through the lens of abundance, where we all win, is far more healthier. And that's your Skillway Business Tip.